Hi everyone, I'm Arpita. Today I'm going to talk to you about what we can do with our old clothes. I'll give you some shocking facts and then some tips, and towards the end I have some announcements to give you. So let's just dive into the video. First, let's start with the facts. Each person is throwing out about 30 to 45 kgs of old clothing every year. Of the almost 17 million tons of textile waste, around 11 million tons made it to the landfill, and the majority of waste is old clothing. Worse is 95% of used textiles can be recycled, but 85% end up in landfills anyway. While textile waste isn't a new issue, it is getting worse. The volume of clothing we throw away has doubled in less than 20 years, from 7 million tons to 14 million. That's not to say your old t shirts from high school should stay in your closet forever. But we need to think consciously about what we do with our clothes after we clean out our closets. There is a common misconception that the best, easiest, and most sustainable way to get rid of your old clothes is donating them. The organizations generally accept everything that is donated to them, but not everything is usable. According to the Council of Textile Recycling, only about 20% of clothing that gets donated is sold by the donation organization. And what even happens to the 80% not sold by the donation organization? Nearly half of all donated clothing is exported to third party countries to be resold in bend over markets. It's safe to say it has definitely made a huge, often negative impact on the economy of those countries. Some countries in East Africa, including Rwanda, Burundi, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, and Tanzania, you must have heard some of these names, have even proposed banning imported used clothing altogether. So imagine the situation, how bad it is. Before you go to donate all your unwanted clothes at the nearest organization, make sure to take the time to go through all of your discarded clothing and pick out the more recent pieces that are still in good condition, that would have the best chances of being resold. What to do with the old clothes? To keep 16 million tons of old clothing out of the landfill each year, we need to start looking at better options for our unwanted clothes. Once you have cleaned out your closet, or before you even start, here are some options for what to do with the pieces that you don't feel like wearing anymore. Recycling is the best way and everybody can do. Basically, when the garment comes from the manufacturing, when you buy that and you need to wear it for as long as possible, then it goes for recycling. Different industries will use them and make something out of these garments. And if you want to recycle by yourself, you can make some garment or something out of what you have already and use it furthermore. Then it goes to the sale, some place where you can sell it again, and then it can be dismantled, it can be broken up to make one more garment. In this process, it's not supposed to go to the landfill, or it's not supposed to go to the decomposing place. That's the whole point of recycling. Then comes clothing swap. This word may sound fancy, but it's nothing but sharing your clothes with your friends, your siblings, your cousins, your relatives, whoever. That's the whole thing. So I've been doing that with my brothers, my cousins, and I keep giving my clothes to my friends and I take their clothes. The shirt which I'm wearing right now is one of my good friends. That's how the swapping works. You can even plan a clothing swap party at your house. Imagine what all you can do. So you can call your neighbors or your relatives, friends, ask them to get their clothes so that you can showcase your clothes and you can just exchange them. At the same time, you can have some nice music playing, and then you can have some snacks, and it will be so much fun. Just think of different ways to do whatever you can. Repair, rewear, and repurpose. In our earlier generation, like our moms or grandmoms, they always repaired their clothes. They never threw away just because the garment is torn or the buttons are lost. They just fixed them and they wore them. But for now, this generation, we are like in throwing away mindset and buying new things kind of mindset. If we get into the repair, rewear, and repurpose mindset, there will be so much good happening to the environment. As you can see in this picture, there is a denim. I bought it as a torn denim which had very less torn details and I really loved it. But as years passed by, the torn has become very big and very ugly. So I added one embroidery patch from inside and it got a completely new look. That video is on my channel. There I'll leave the playlist of all the videos where I'll be talking about all these things in the description box. You can check it out after watching this video. And rewearing, many of us based on the societal pressure, we think we cannot repeat the same cloth for some other occasion, especially when it comes to the weddings. We generally don't prefer wearing the same sari, same lehenga to the other function. Just think for yourself. If you have a heavy worked wedding lehenga, would you wear the same lehenga for 10 more weddings in the family? I don't think so. That's the trouble. That mindset should go away. If you want to rewear your beautiful clothes, you can wear them in different ways. Like with, for example, as you can see on the screen, that lehenga, that skirt can be worn in so many different ways with so many different tops. If you change your hairstyle and makeup, that whole look comes out as a different one. And if you add different accessories, different footwear, completely different look. So the way you carry is most important. Trust me, everything will look really good. It's all in your head. So rewearing, repairing, and repurposing. These shoes, what you see on the screen now, or like I just changed the lace on them, and the red one is a canvas shoe. So on that I've added some small badges. So I just added some things to make it look different. You can get creative and start doing whatever you can for making it look completely different. So coming to the next point, it's upcycling. When you think of sustainability in the fashion, upcycling is one of the way you can maintain your garments. Here, as you can see, there is one picture with no sew belt within 10 minutes. Yes, I made it in just 10 minutes. I had one jeans which was hand-me-down from one of my very good friends. The jeans fabric, I wore it for many years. The fabric is started tearing off, so I had to get rid of that. So waistband of any jeans is the strongest one, and when it fits you well, the jeans, the waistband perfectly sits on your waist. So I removed that waistband separately and added some buttons, beads, and embroidery, some lace, all that. And the waistband already has a button and buttonhole. You just wear it around your waist and put it there. That's it. That was very simple and it looks so trendy on any garment. So that's how you can upcycle your old clothes. If you have kids, you will know that they grow taller very fast. So their very good clothes also will look very short on them. You will not feel like making them wear. So I did some DIY projects where I increased the length. It's the easiest one. I have these videos on my channel. I have those links in the description box. You can just check them out. I've put them all together in one playlist for you all. So just check that video out. Did you know that you can actually compost clothes? It's true. Fabric made of natural fibers such as cotton, linen, silk, and wool can be broken down and composted. Make sure the clothes you are composting are all natural and are not blended with anything synthetic like polyester or spandex or colored with chemical dyes. Remove anything not biodegradable like zippers, buttons, and tags before you start. You won't regret it. There are a bunch of environmental benefits of composting. So next thing comes up to reselling. Nowadays there are so many second hand shops or thrift stores online. You can find some of them on Instagram as well. So you can sell your garments with those brands, already existing brands. You can just show them the pictures and ask them to sell for you. They might take some percentage out of the revenue generated. Or you can have your own store on Instagram and just start selling your garments. But make sure all the garments are in good condition. They are not torn, they are not stained, they are all neatly washed and ironed, and then take a nice picture. Just sell it online. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, all of the donated garments won't be worn. Most of them are reaching to landfills. So when you are donating, just be very careful what you are donating. There is only one thumb rule. If you can wear those garments, then only you donate them. Otherwise, don't. If you are a person who lost weight and the garments are very loose and you want to donate them, then fine. But if your garments are completely stretched out, they are torn, they have so many stains on it, please don't donate those clothes, because nobody will wear them. They will throw them, and these garments will reach landfills, which is the bad thing and which we are trying to avoid here. Next comes retail sell back. Let me talk about my brand for a moment here. I have launched this Indigo collection recently. The whole concept is, if you buy a garment from me and wear it for certain years and then you got bored wearing them, then you want to resell, I will take them and I will repurpose, or I will make something out of it and sell it again. Against the garment, I'll be giving some credits to you, so you can buy any other garment from my shop. So that's how it works. And nowadays there are different brands. There are many brands who are giving this option. Why not use it, right? Last but not the least, be mindful with future purchases. Until now, I've told all the points for what to do with the old clothes. But to avoid all that, you need to be very careful with your future purchases. When you buy responsibly from a responsible brand, which is like which uses eco-friendly fabrics or natural fabrics, you buy from them than buying the fast fashion garments for cheaper price. These might be a little higher on the price compared to the fast fashion ones, but the quality wise, fast fashion ones may not have good quality. Even if they have good quality, there must be some trouble with the garments related to the environment. They are not environment friendly. So why not invest in a very good garment from the eco-friendly brand and wear the garment for many years and have a sustainable wardrobe. When the brand is accepting the garments back against some credit, why not go for these eco-friendly brands, right? Okay, coming to the announcements. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been talking about having many announcements this month, because this month is my birthday month. I'm planning to have a live video meetup with you all on 12th of this month. I've created a WhatsApp group. The link will be in the description box for you. Join the group for updates on this live meetup. 12th is my birthday, so guys, why don't you join me on this video meetup and wish me happy birthday. The next announcement is, I've launched my podcast on 5th of this month. Join the weekly dose of good things on Mondays. Listen anywhere you get your podcast from. I'm live on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, anywhere. Just go ahead and search for Style Meets Sustainability. You will find my videos. You will find my podcast. And I've already uploaded 3 of them. So just go and catch up on those. The next announcement is, I'm launching a new limited edition collection by the end of July or beginning of the August. As you can see in the picture, I'm using ikat fabrics for this collection. So wait for my updates. Hopefully I'll do quickly. I joined the family of TGG public charitable trust to help empower rural community. I'll be doing some projects with them to give a livelihood to the rural community. I'm very excited about it. There's a lot of work going into it. I'll keep you posted on this. You know me, I'll just keep you updated on these things. Now, I have one question for you. What kind of sustainability related videos or posts do you want to see from me? Let me know that in the comments so that I can create those videos or posts for you all. On my channel, I generally create videos on request. So just start asking me, I'll create them. I'm happy to tell you all that we are 15,000 people and growing strong. Thank you for being part of my journey. I really appreciate it. When I googled for 15,000 people, that picture came up, and you are a lot of people. This 15,000 is combined in Instagram and YouTube. So let's just grow this family to more and more people. Let's just have fun together. I consider you all as my friends. Join me for that live video meetup. I would love to meet you all there. Hopefully, the options which I gave you, some ideas for those clothes that are on their way out, or at least helped with the process. After cleaning out your wardrobe, keep the last option which I mentioned, be careful with future purchases. Keep that in mind as you go forward and save yourself the trouble of doing this all over again. Click the link in the description box to check out more videos of mine. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.